What is up, y'all? I got my toolbox over here. I got it jacked up. First, we got to take off the O2 sensor and the 4 bolts, mounting bolts that's holding the top of the. All right, so I'm gonna disconnect this. Bam. So this connector mounts just like that. Take your finger, and there's like a little tab behind it. You have to press this tab in, and it'll slide right out. All right, got an O2 sensor socket. Guys, you don't need to disconnect the battery or anything. So before I start removing the mounting bolts on the cat, top of it, I'm gonna remove the fan. So remove these two 10mm bolts, and there's 2 more 10mm bolts at the bottom. And then you can take it out. More safe. Definitely helps when you have power tools. So guys, I'm at the bottom of the car. There's that 10mm right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. This little opening here. It's pretty rusty, man. I hope it comes out. All you gotta do is just loosen it up. Alright guys, it should slide right out. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a little clip down there. Just 2 of them. Be careful not to hit the fins on the radiator. 1 more clip left. You for real? I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm trying to remove this bracket that's holding the transmission line off the fan here. So I'm still trying to remove this fan. You got a bigger screwdriver, hopefully it freaking works. Fan removed. These 2 bolts, just loosen them. These are the bottom bolts that I was talking about. You just loosen them. Don't take it off all the way. Just loosen them. I used a 1/4 inch ratchet with a 10 on it, and then there was a harness that came here. I had to squeeze the little connector in the back, and I pulled it out. And this is the lock thing I was talking about. Kind of have to just pop it up, and then squeeze the connector here, bam, and just pull it right out. So that should be a breeze now. Once you take off the front fan with the fan, should be a breeze. All this space now. Dipstick, move it out of the way a little bit. Just pop it out and just kind of bend it out of the way. Bam. Should be a breeze now. Egr tube, 2 bolts taken off, O2 sensor, and the 4 mounting nuts that's holding the top of the converter. Get yourself a 14 socket, ratchet. I'm gonna need a longer one, maybe not. And just break these off. What size is that? A 14 also? I gotta loosen up that O2 sensor. This thing right here comes in handy, guys. You see I just twisted off the O2 sensor, and I got all the bolts off and all the nuts. It should be ready to come out now. So when you're taking this out, make sure you don't take it out too fast and hit your radiator. It's been what, a good 15 minutes into it, and the front cat is out now. I have to take off the coil pack also. All right, it should come out now. Damn, dog, come on. Just be really gentle, man. There we go, and that was out. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Oh yeah, it's gonna definitely flow a lot better. Oh yeah. Thumbnail right there. I will just transfer the Egr tubing. Instead of using the new nuts, I'm actually going to use the existing one because these are better quality. Man, this is gonna be crazy, man. Bigger hole, man. I see why you make more gains. Damn, dog. Put the gasket right there. Don't forget to screw your stud in. Put it in hand tight as best as you can. There's a longer side and a shorter side. I'm putting in the shorter side in. Just take this, you know, this metal's not that thick, maybe like a ½ inch thick. Oh, and don't forget to put on your new gasket also. Duh. So before I put on the cat, I'm gonna take off the J-pipe first. Make everything easier. Take off this brace. Oh my goodness. Take off all 3 bolts. I like to put everything, screw the nut and the bolt back on. That way, buddy passed me a 12mm socket. Damn, I wish my kids were here. They can help me. Almost there, guys. Guess we're gonna start from the bottom. Now we're here. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Sorry, we're gonna start from the bottom to then to the top. We're gonna loosen this only. You know what I'm saying? Move them panties to the side, right there. Oh, we gotta loosen up the O2 sensor. Keep a nice little pile, that way you don't lose nothing, man. Try to keep count on how many turns you do. But that's 1, 2, 3 turns. So about 3.5 turns. I believe all we have left is 4 mounting bolts on the top, and we should be able to take it out. Now we're gonna take this brace off, or strut bar. You can touch the negative, don't touch the positive. Make sure it's covered. Bam, easy as that. Guys, I cracked my 14mm. All right, time to take out the O2 sensors. I'm gonna step on this extra tire here. All right, to loosen up the top O2 sensor, I had to actually get on this side to get some leverage. Now it's loose, so yeah. Nice. Follow the wire down onto the connector. At the bottom of the connector, there's a tab. You'd have to press the tab in and pull down. Almost there, guys. Now I just got 4 nuts left to loosen up, and the cat should be loose. But yeah, remove those 4 nuts at the top of the that mounts the top of the catalytic converter onto the head, and it should be free. All right, guys, just found something out. You have to remove this 17mm right here, and you'll get to remove this little bracket, shield, whatever it is, because it's in the way of getting to the last bolt for the top of the cat. There we go. Damn. All right, the cat should be loose now. I got all bolts off. I just want to be done with this. Okay, it's like sideways. Let's see if I can yank it off the top. Little bracket off right below the all the coil packs. I'm gonna take off the shield right here. All right, that's one out. Okay, it fell down. Okay, shield is out. Now, will you come out? No, you don't want to? I'm gonna take this bracket off. Fuck. How many bolts are you holding? You 2? Oh man, this is just so much fun. Guys, we're making good progress. I got it up now, up here. And I'm thinking I'm gonna take off the heat shield and should make it a bit skinnier. Where's my 10mm at? Usually, guys, if you're taking out the catalytic converter, you gotta take off the tire, take off the axle. But I forgot my socket, so we're gonna take it out this way. It's too big to make it out this hole. I could take it out that way towards the transmission, but we got all these hoses in the way, fuse box in the way. So I got the heat shield removed. I'm gonna scratch the body, but all right, I gotta take the cold packs off. We're almost there, guys. Where's my 10mm? Telling you guys, you gotta have cordless tools, or else you're gonna freaking hate it. Please come out, please. Oh, yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to remove this. Okay. Man, I hope it comes out. It's light, dog. Come on. Okay, here we go. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Who that was a fucking pain in the ass, bro. My goodness. All right, guys. The rear bank. As you can see, you definitely, this is a lot longer, where this is like pretty skinny. And then the hole is like a lot smaller, with the hole down there is much bigger. And look at this hole. Much bigger hole right here, bro. Yes, I am going to be done tonight. Almost there, guys. Woo, almost there. This is crazy. Now I just gotta go in reverse order. That's all you gotta do now. Once you get the rear cat out, it's downhill from there. Just gotta put everything back in reverse order. You know, I see why Rv6 gave a magnet. Thank you, because I'm about to use this right now. This is great. Look at that. Goes right in. I can't keep stressing this, guys. When you're putting on your front pipe, make sure you don't hit your radiator, guys. Make sure you don't hit it. All right, guys, I had issues putting this on, but all you got to do is loosen up this 14mm bolt right here. I hope you guys can see that for the bottom bracket, and now you can loosely put it on. All right, don't forget your gasket, guys. Almost forgot them. The tip, guys, install your O2 sensor on your front PCD first. Like, completely remove the bottom sensor off the car. It's day 2 of the install, and I think I'm 3 hours in it. I'm gonna put jacks on your car, put them in the proper location, which is your pinch weld. Right here's a much thicker metal. That's where you want to put your jack stands at. I want to show you guys how I completely routed the bottom O2 sensor. So I completely took off the O2 sensor from the bracket that was right here on the right side, and then went under the engine mount bracket onto the stock cap, you know, port or whatever. So I took it off. Instead of routing it the same way, since the Rv6 the way they routed it goes straight up, and I used 2 zip tied it, and I connected it back here to this bracket, and then back onto the connector. All right, guys, the install is complete. All your nuts and bolts are all installed, but you have nothing extra, all that. But before I start it, I'm gonna flash it. And so it used to be intake and JPipe. Now we can go so I got some crackle tunes coming. See, man, got some stuff coming for you guys, man. For now, we're gonna go to tune 4, which is the last tune you can do on the Ktuner.